Hi. So, you guys, just bear with me a minute here. I am kind of going off on this crazy little tangent. I've been home recovering from some, dental surgery and such in the last several days. But I had a question yesterday, and one of my friends asked me about shingles. And she says, does shingles and oxidative stress have anything to do with each other? So you've got to bear with me. If you've ever had shingles, hello, shingles. I mean, like, that's a crazy thing, and it's a kind of a mystery, right? So I have been on this tangent that inflammation is an invitation for disease. I knew it. Oh my goodness. My medical friend who is on Facebook, she did a live, and on her medical feed today, she said that she was doing a study of all things on cystic fibrosis. Now, I'm naming these things because these have to do with oxidative stress and inflammation. Inflammation is directly related to epilepsy, diabetes, depression, and autism, and many more. And my medical professional friend, she's an RN, she was digging into her research, and she's like, you guys, inflammation initiates disease. And I'm like, are we gonna wake up to inflammation that's going on in our body? And I just got to thinking, I mean, like, how many of you have inflammation in your neck causing brain fog or causing headaches, inflammation in your elbows and your knees and your hips? You guys, I'm just going to say, it's a big deal to have inflammation in your body. I decided to look up inflammation and inflammation and oxidative stress and shingles, because so many people in my world right now are getting shingles. Why? Stress. The root of shingles starts with chickenpox. Of all things. If you've ever had chickenpox, there's a virus that enters into your body, and then that stays in your body dormant, and guess what? It reactivates through oxidative stress and through time as you get older. Just hang in there with me. This is a tangent because I am just so over people like ignoring their bodies. I'm so over people ignoring what's going on inside, and disease erupting and illnesses erupting in your body. Why? Because you're allowing inflammation. Listen to this. Please hang in there with me. And if you're watching a replay, drop 2 and saying, I'm watching a replay. But listen to this. Listen, this is huge. 1 in 3 people will get shingles during their lifetime. There's 5 people, 6 people, 8 people, I don't know, people watching right now. 1 out of 3 of you are going to get shingles or not. Listen to this. At least half of people 85 years old and older have this ailment. And guess what it all boils down to? Oxidative stress in the body. Now, I'm getting this out of an article, Citizen for Human Rights, Health, Wealth, Prosper blog. And it's a Later in Life, the Virus Awakens. It's a blog. And it's absolutely crazy. This is nuts here, you guys. That when people are under stress, it creates a chemical reaction inside the body that stops the production of valuable enzymes. And these enzymes, or what they're also called intracellular oxidative stress, are increased in COPD patients. And now we're leading into heart disease, right? Oxidative stress leading into heart disease, inflammation. Guess what? Inflammation is the #1 cause of heart disease, not cholesterol. Oh, come on. Inflammation. Listen, inflammation, if you don't remember anything else, inflammation is the invitation for disease in your body. It is the breeding ground, the platform. So what's our goal? Get inflammation out of your body. How? Nutrigenomics, better diet, anti-inflammatory diet. Start thinking anti-inflammatory. What's bringing these inflammatories into your body? What are you eating? Hello. Stop eating the crap that inflames your body and inviting disease into your body. Let's remove the inflammation. How? Let's go after oxidative stress. How? Little yellow pill, NRF2 activation. Listen, it says it right here in this article. It says that. There we go. Blah, 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 through oxidative stress. Okay. In the past 40 years, oxidative stress is increasingly contributing to the factor of aging and chronic disease. I'm reading an article here, you guys. This is a independent medical article. I'm just blowing my mind. It's important to understand that NRF2 is referred to as the master regulator of the antioxidant response, modulating expression of hundreds of genes, including unfamiliar enzymes. So what's it saying here is that we have got to activate our NRF2 pathways, get them activated, turned back on, get that inflammation and oxidative stress outside of our body. So even if you have had chickenpox as a child and you have a dormant active virus, keep it dormant by not giving it an environment to grow in and break out into disease and into, what are we talking about? We're talking about the shingles, sorry, shingles, which is inflammatory in your body. It's a virus. You know, it's a dormant virus. How do we keep these things shut down? Remove the platform. Remove inflammation. Remember, inflammation is the invitation for disease. So let's get inflammation out of our body. How? NRF2 activation. Turn your cells back on to remove oxidative stress. Nutrigenomics. Get those bad inflammatory foods out of your diet. Inflammation is the invitation. If you have inflammation in your body, you need to think about getting it out now. Not in 20 years after heart disease has broke out. Not in 20 years after arthritis has broken out. Not in 20 years after you've had multiple times of having shingles and such. How many of you have had shingles? Let's see, what's a shingles number? 5. Put a 5. Have you had shingles? Put a 5 in there. If you've ever had shingles, guess what? You have oxidative stress. Guess what? You have inflammation. Get it out. And we can do that. How? Through this ridiculous little yellow pill. It's not so ridiculous, isn't it, when you think about what it's going to do for you? Get it out. This little yellow pill is NRF2 activation that they're talking about in this article. I'm just going like, oh, come on, you guys. Come on. What are we doing here? Change your diet, anti-inflammatory diet, and get your NRF2 activated through this little yellow pill. Get that platform, get that environment, get the cesspool, if you will, of oxidative stress out. I am not going to invite disease into my body. No way. No. This is a no welcome zone. No welcome into my body. How? By activating my NRF2 pathways through this little yellow pill. I tell you, I'm just going crazy over this right now. So sorry, I just had to have a little bit of a rant. If you have inflammation in your body, I don't care what level it is, get it out. Nutrigenomics, change your diet, anti-inflammatory foods, and you get yourself on an NRF2 activator, which is the only one on the market today is that little yellow pill that I talk about. You wonder why I'm so crazy about this? Hello? I want my family well for a long time. Get the breeding ground out of your body and get it out today. This is nuts. No more. No more. No more. Yeah. No more. Out. Out. No ground here. No inflammation. No inflammation. And you have the power over that. You do not have to succumb. All right, rant over. Sorry, I've gone on long enough. Oh, if you want that article, message me. I'll message it to you. Read it for yourself. Get it out of your body. NRF2 activation, little yellow pill. Get that information out now. Don't wait till it's too late. Mwah. Why? Because I love you. Rant over. I feel better now. Mwah. I love you. Get on that little yellow pill. Get that inflammation out. Mwah.